There is no day, no hour that goes by that we don't talk about AI and how it's not only transforming industries, but investment strategies as well. Bas Kooijman is joining us from DHF Capital to discuss a little bit of that. I suppose its impact on tech valuations as well. It's very difficult for us as investors to get a handle on where AI will end up because it's every day there's some sort of new revelation. How do you approach the whole sort of thematic?
Yeah, good morning for us here in Europe. I think it's a really extremely interesting time. In 2023, everybody figured out AI more on a public scale, and currently the larger companies are taking billions and billions of investments to keep track and to keep building on the explosive AI growth. We see actually that the global AI market is currently having an annual growth rate about 25 to 35%, expecting to keep doing that for another 5 years. So we are talking about trillions in value, as most industries are actually looking to really put this into their core operations. And the adoption from the general AI to generative AI is jumping up as well a lot. So we see not only consumers using this more and more on a daily basis, the larger big tech are heavily invested in the AI growth for the upcoming years to come.
Yeah, okay, so there's no slowdown in the development of AI or the demand for AI. The question being, will this demand continue to support stock valuations? Because, I mean, if you just take Tesla, for example, as an example, we've heard that the board is offering like $1 trillion or something for Elon Musk to stay at the helm to help drive the AI robotics part of the business. Obviously, high benchmarks for him to surpass to get that payment. But the point is, they're going all in on AI, clearly.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's not only Tesla, I think, especially also the AI firms like NVIDIA, of course, Intel. We see actually really great partnership between Broadcom and OpenAI. They are starting to make their own hardware, making sure that it's specifically made for their analysis necessities, for their product. So people are starting to look, and companies are starting to look into how can we invest in our way into AI, not in general just building data centers. So there is an estimate about 13 to 16 trillion for just next year in global stock markets, and we will see that into the stock prices reflecting for the companies that do. I do think that there will be a slowdown in the spending with the S&P 500 companies for up to 20%, maybe not next year, but the year after, as big tech can take a little bit of a break after they do those very large investments. But at this moment, it looks like we are going to definitely see those trillions of dollars flow into the stock market in the companies that make those investments.
So investors will continue to invest, valuations will continue to rise, but will we start to see more so, the cream rising to the top, so to speak? So there will become sort of a divide between the outperformers and the underperformers?
Yeah, for example, we saw Palantir double in price this year, and NVIDIA, of course, did really well. I think it is very interesting to follow some of the AI picks that are publicly available. There will be companies who are creating more custom-made and more real innovation with special silicons, special hardware. Companies who do that, they kind of automatically add all those dollars towards their valuation because they do not have competition on that specific level. So I think that there will be a lot of companies who are doing something really innovative and really pushing forward, as well as the companies that are integrating AI and becoming way more productive and outperform their competitors in productivity and in output of general companies, not only the AI firms.
Yeah, so how are you guys approaching it there at DHF Capital in terms of where you are willing to invest in this thematic?
Yeah, so at DHF, we are investing in our own AI data center as well. We are programming more and more AI tools for asset management too, as that is forecasted to grow by about 26% a year. We definitely are on that train as an asset management firm. We are using AI for portfolio optimization, risk assessment, fraud detection. There's a lot of tools that are really great and way faster with AI to detect. And on the other side, it is still asset management. We still believe is really a human job to complete. But AI is of absolute great help more and more into the daily operations.
Yeah, so you are of the belief that AI will free the humans up to do more of the personal touch, the more creative thinking as well. Has there been any pushback to using AI so extensively in your industry?
No, I would say that when tools are correctly tested and correctly integrated step by step, they would actually currently be more for extra work or something that you always wanted to do or you always wanted to have that extra hire. Instead of that, using AI and leveraging AI to make sure that those tasks are being done, that repetitive tasks are being done. And it's a 24/7 workforce that never sleeps. So from that perspective, a lot of the tools in asset management that were before in a need of teams running 24/5 in our case. With the markets, those are the first tools that are really creating like operational workload towards AI and saving a lot of time for the humans to have a good sleep and indeed work on more and more tool creation during the work days.